books of the year. So for last month I did do the top 12 books of the year. This one's a little different because I did not want the same books in this list, but there's definitely a few repeats. So first up is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I rated this 5 stars. I read it just last month. That's why this one actually was not on the top 12, because I had not read it when I filmed that. This is about Johnny Cavenagh and Shannon Link. It's set in Ireland in 2005. So basically she transfers to home in college, and he's already there. He's a 5th year, which equivalents to a junior year in America. And then she's a 3rd year, which is like, that's like freshman year. He hits her with a rugby ball. That's why he plays rugby. Oh, I should have said there's going to be some spoilers. If you haven't read that, maybe skip this part because I am going to spoil a few things. But they're not going to be major things I'm going to spoil. So he hits her with the rugby ball. That's how they meet. And then obviously their story is really complicated. By the end of the book, they've only kissed a few times. And then there's kind of a cliffhanger. But, so like if you're reading Binding 13, I would recommend reading from Binding 13, the cliffhanger kind of then, to go into Keeping 13. It's not a major cliffhanger though. Like it's one that I already kind of knew what was happening, because some things, TikTok loves to spoil things, so I already knew kind of the ending, which was annoying, but still. So, it's not terrible, but I would recommend going on to Keep 13 after, and I read that, so already it was really good, but that cannot be put on this list because it hasn't been in a reading a wrap-up video yet, and that's kind of my rules for the videos. The Pucking Wrong Date, C.R. Jane. I don't remember what I rated this, but this is about Olivia. She's a pop star, and then Walker. He's really cute. Basically, there's some things going on. He's a hockey player. He's a goalie, actually, and he's really fun. So there's that. The Right Move, Liz Tomford. This is Ryan and Indy. He's a basketball player. She's a flight attendant. She's his sister's best friend and ends up staying with him. They fake date, and they're so cute. I'm very passionate about this book because it is very good. And so you guys have probably seen this a lot. Not even lie, that's been a lot. Play Along, Liz Tomford. Kennedy and Isaiah. Isaiah is a baseball player. Kennedy is team doctor. They accidentally get married. So then they fake marriage. Yeah. What's the next one? Okay. Wild Side, Elsie Silver. This is about Tabitha and Rice. They get married because of her nephew's guardianship thing. He lives in Florida. She lives in Canada. So he kind of has to go back and forth. And so they were like, let's just get married for this thing. Which, okay. And then The Wrong Brother by Monica Murphy. This is like, I don't have the actual book because I had to read it online because you can only read it online. It was about Alicia, and what was his name? Okay, well, I can't tell you his name. Basically, she works, she's his brother's assistant, and then they have a little thing, and then they fall in love. And you see them in, like, the other, like, Lancaster Prep series, you see them sometimes, because he's Lancaster. That's all I can remember about him. Fierce Obsession, S. Massery. This is Knox and Aurora. They are married, but he hasn't seen her for 6 years. Because he kind of was, like, left, and she's an author, he's a pro hockey player, and then he sees her again and is like, oh, you want a divorce? I'm not giving you that divorce. I'm not going to give you anything you want. And then they fall back in love, because he's like, oh, yeah, I really messed up leaving you, because he's, like, in love still. Kind of loves her still. And that's also kind of why, when you see him in the other books, like, now I understand why he was the way he was. What he did to Willow, not right at all, but what, you kind of can understand some of his behaviors because of him being married and still kind of in love with her, but also mad at her at the same time for something she didn't even do. So, Done and Dusted, Lila Sage. This is about Clementine, Emmy, and Luke. She's a barrel racer. He owns a bar. So basically, she comes back to town, and then he helps her with something, and they fall in love. Yay. That was the top books of the month so far, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all!